feel comfortable. Whew. All right, guys, so we're fishing for redfish. I done passed up like 3 or 4 8-foot-plus alligators. They are thick out here today. I just spooked a red right here. Oh. I'm still hung up from my last fish. There's a fish right beside me. I'll fix my lure. So what we're throwing is a flash J 4-inch on a wager jig. This is the wrecking ball jig, 5 grams. I'm trying to get in position so I don't spook these fish. We are surrounded right now by redfish and alligators. So far we've caught 3 fish. And the reason I'm scouting like this is because I'm pretty much sight fishing them. I'm seeing them blow up and then casting on top of their heads. Whoa, that's a big fish over there. We're fishing for redfish. It is a nice day. Apparently the alligators think so too. They're all sunbathing, jumping in the water, spooking me. Shout out to Caden for being the first one to comment on it. See if we can't catch another one of these fish. It's also, we're fighting the tide. The tide is ripping right now. So it's hard to stay in one spot. Where y'all from? No, it's not raining. It's a sunny day. All right, I'm gonna have to change out this lure. We done caught a few fish on it and it's just beat the heck. Well, we're fishing so we don't have to think about tariffs and bullshit. All the way from India? Heck yeah. We're gonna change that lure real quick. So we're after redfish. We're trying to catch some redfish. I'm actually just gonna retie this real quick. My line's getting a little frayed, so we're gonna retie it We've already caught 3 redfish, one almost 10 pounds, 27 inches. Put that one in my pocket. That sun is blinding y'all, I know. Spin around. So what we're throwing is a 4-inch flash J. Now, a flounder stole my tail earlier, but it's the last one I have. And these fish love this lure. It's got a piece of foil in it that flashes whenever you roll it. And then we're going to tie it with a loop knot. I'm still shaking from all these fish I've been catching. Get your drilling going. Yeah, they're blowing up all around me. And I've already passed I've caught 3 so far. And we've already passed like 3 or 4 big alligators. I mean big. Big enough to make me nervous. All right, now we're gonna put some of this secret sauce on there. That's some Procure. This is scent. Helps them stay on a little bit longer. Looks like ketchup. This way when the fish bite it, they have something that smells, and when they bite a lure that has that scent on it, I feel like they hang on a little bit longer. All right, let's spin around, go back this way. We're rocking the high swing motor. That's the Amazon special. And we have this paired up with the Bates Hundo LTS. So this is actually like a BFS rod and BFS reel. So we're catching big fish on light tackle. It's a lot of fun. Make sure my GoPro's recording. And that tide is ripping right now, so we're fighting the current. Oh, I do. I keep one on me. A way you could broadcast your GoPro. I can always flip the camera around whenever some stuff actually happens. But I wish I could broadcast to the GoPro, because it's almost like hunting. I'm looking around for blow-ups, and as soon as I see one, you cast to it. Right now we're at 3 fish. I actually hooked up with 1 and lost it, so we should have had 4. Had a bad hook set. Smoke some trees. I just gave that up not too long ago. I'm definitely a trees over beer type of person. Oh, there's some blow-ups up ahead. We're gonna go that way. I can hear an airboat out here too. Now, one thing cool. So we're fishing in between Texas and Louisiana. That's why there's gators. One thing cool about this kayak though is I can sit on the back of the seat and stand in it. So I can stand up and sight fish these fish or sit on the back of it like this and be higher up. Man, I'm terrible at math. I ain't even gonna try to read that. We're looking for some active fish. We might roll up on a gator. If so, I'll flip the camera around so y'all can see it. So we're using a Falcon Coastal. This is the grinder. This is a medium light rod. So it's really like a really light action rod. This can throw as low as 1/16 and as high as ½ ounce. We got it paired up with a Baits Hundo LTS. So this is my first time really testing the baits out, and it's caught 3 redfish so far, so it's held up pretty well. Seems like there was more activity behind us, but if I keep going, there's a big open grass flat. And if I get back in there, I might even try to whip out the fly rod and catch a couple. Because then it's real easy to sight fish them. And that's why I love doing like fishing how I am right now. It's more like hunting. I won't even cast until I see some activity. You'll see these fish just going nuts up shallow. Their whole backs will come out of the water. We're gonna stand up real quick in the seat, get a better view. All right. You never catch nothing. But go look at any of my videos. I catch stuff all the time. I've already caught 3 before I turned the camera on. Ooh, there's one right there. But there's a reason it's called fishing and not catching. You have to fish for them. Keep it moving. We're getting into shallower water. Well, we already seen 4 gators. Big gators, I should add, not no little gators. Freaking studs. Yeah, I feel like there was more activity behind me. We might turn back around in a second. Yeah, they've been basking on the bank. Oh, there's definitely something up ahead. Can y'all hear that? There's something on your head, man. We're catching redfish. But I'm fighting the tide more than I am catching fish right now because it is fast right here. We already caught 3 so far before I turned the camera on. Ooh, what is that? Yeah, they're blowing up against the banks. We're in Texas. What up, Jake? So right now these fish are eating on glass minnows, little tiny fish. I've actually never been to Lake Fork. That's a few hours away from me. It's on the list though. It's on my list to go to. Got one. We're hooked up. Oh, that little little bastard. He was tiny, but he popped off right there. Dang. So these fish, a lot of times, they set the hook on themselves. That one came running straight at me. I did not get a good hook set. But I seen him at the surface. He wasn't very big. Oh, it came back. This one feels bigger. This is bigger. I gotta cut my motor off. Look at that drag screaming. It was a light action rod. Oh, I missed the net. Got him. We got him. Woo, we got him. All right. Check that dude out. Look at that nice, pretty tail. Let me spin around real quick. Get the glare of the sun out the way. Woo, that got the heart pumping. All right, let me put them on the grippers. I'll show them to y'all. Caught that on the Bates Hundo LTS. Woo, calm down, buddy. Let me get you. So these fish have teeth. All right. So we caught that on the wager jig. Gosh, he's actually pinned really good. So this is the wager wrecking ball jig with a 4-inch flash J. My foil's trying to pop out. But if you want to get yourself some of these jigs, use code EXTRAFISH10. You get 10% off at Wager Baits. Hooky there. All right. This is a keeper, but I'm not going to keep any fish today. We're going to go ahead and let them go. Yeah, he jacked up my lure right here. He knocked the foil out of it. So these lures are flash J's. They come from Japan. My favorite lure. I catch everything with these. I'm trying to fix that foil. This is my last one that's this size. All right, we got the foil tucked back in there. We're good to go. Now, thanks for the sub, man. Hey, y'all be sure to like and subscribe, please. So this little lure, it's got a piece of foil in it. See it flashing? And I had a flounder steal my tail earlier this morning. The jig we're using, this is a Wager Baits wrecking ball jig. Like a forward facing sonar, a minnow jig, whatever you want to call it. It has a nice little roll action whenever you're working it. Got it tied with a loop knot. 12-pound leader. We got about 8 foot of leader. And with 15-pound braid on a medium light rod. So this is a light action rod. It's a lot of fun catching these fish on that. And of course, we're throwing the Bates Hundo LTS. So this is their BFS reel. Let's try and catch another one. After you catch a fish, that means you get to finish your coffee. All right. Hey, those jigs, they're only $3.99 for a 3-pack. And you can use the 10% off the Extra Fish 10. So for the price, I think they're some of the best jigs around. Yeah, there's definitely some more activity going on. We might be able to get another one right in the same area. Oh, I'm hung on a stick. Oh, there's another. It's a stick. A tree pounder. I'm hung on that tree or something again. There might be a crab trap over here. We're gonna go get that lure back though. We're gonna get that lure back. Got it. That tide is dropping fast too, so that water's dropping quick. Where are you at today? We're fishing in between Louisiana and Texas. We're right on the border. I keep hearing something over there in the bushes, and I'm not gonna lie, it's making me nervous. So where I live, there is like all kinds of craziness out here. There's hogs, there's gators, there's all kinds of things you don't want to run into. And there's nutria rats, big nutria rats, like the biggest rat you ever seen. And when you spook them, they like run towards you and dive in the water. We're scouting, we're looking for them blow ups. That's why I love fishing for redfish. They like to show themselves. They'll be all the way so shallow you can see their backs and tails out of the water. So I'm searching the banks and I'm looking for them fish blowing up. Now they're eating these little tiny glass minnows. Little shiny little tiny shad and glass minnows, which is the smallest little fish you ever seen, about the size of my thumbnail. And I feel like when they're eating these glass minnows, it's actually tougher to get them to eat your lure. we're gonna keep on moving. Trying to lose my net. Now, I haven't seen any gators since I started my live. I think that's a good thing, or maybe they just hear me talking and they're jumping in the water. I got a good feeling about over here. Oh, son of a gun. I think there's a crab trap hidden right here. Because every single one of there's a little creek mouse I'm fishing. I'll turn this around real quick so y'all can see it. So in the mouth of this little creek, I guarantee there's a crab trap that I just got hung up on. Got it back. Got our lure back. Good. We're still going to cast into that creek. What time is it right now? 10 o'clock. So we're about 1 hour away from slack tide. I'm trying to get back to a certain spot before slack tide. He already went underwater, but there's a little alligator in front of us. So right over there by that tree is where he was. He's right over there. There's like a little 4 foot, 5 foot alligator. I don't ice fish. I've never even seen something frozen over. I live in Southeast Texas. We don't get ice, but I do fly fish. In fact, I got a fly rod right here, and I catch these redfish fly fishing. That's actually where I'm heading, because I'm trying to get back to a spot where big open flats, and you can really just see the fish swimming in literally a foot of water. Oh, wow, let me turn that camera around. Y'all can see that. Oh, I got one. Flip it back. We're on. It's a small one. Get in the net. We got a small one. All right, there's a little redfish, a lot smaller than what we've been catching. I tried to turn the camera around so I could see the bait. I could see that bait busting. There was so much shad getting schooled up. I'm guessing by this little guy. We caught that on the 4-inch flash J with the wrecking ball jig. Little tiny dude. Check out that little spot. Love the redfish. Oh yeah, I mean, a little redfish like that fights like a 7-pound bass. They are not even in the same caliber. If I hook another 20-inch plus, like a 25-inch plus, it'll take me a couple minutes to reel it in. We're on the Louisiana border. So Louisiana-Texas border. I just feel like there could be some more in this area. Fish here for just a second. Yeah, I tried to flip that camera around quick enough. There was like hundreds of shad just skipping across the surface. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we're going that way. It's too far for y'all to see, even if I flip the camera around, but there is an 8-foot plus alligator. I'm gonna flip it around, see if y'all can see them. So that's probably too far for y'all to even notice. But man, that sucks, because that's where I'm trying to go, and it's too small for me to go in there with him. But right over here, right over this side, there's the alligator sitting there. That's his head sticking out of the water. Yeah, he just went under. Yeah, we're not gonna go back in there with him. I'm gonna wait a little bit. We ain't going in there with him. That's where I needed to go. And I really want to go back there, but I ain't gonna lie. There's an alligator back there. Got hyped up. Hard to talk slow when you're scared. That is the good spot. He knows where the big fish are. Unfortunately, where I live, I see alligators pretty much every trip. I'm not scared of the little ones, and the big ones don't bother me either. But if it's a small area, I don't want to be in the same spot as a big alligator in a little tiny plastic boat. Man, I'm tempted to push through there anyways. I just don't know if it's worth it. From Canada. How's it going? From Canada. Darren. We're seeing stuff that you don't have in Canada. Alligators. That alligator is exactly where I was trying to go. So now we're going to keep looking. Keep looking for some other spots. I really want to push back in there past that alligator up, but man, I'm alone. So in total, I've caught 5 redfish. Caught one. The first fish I caught. Let's see. This is what we're working with. It looks beautiful out here. The only bad thing about the springtime is that the gators are awake too. They're all chilling on the banks trying to warm up. We're on. We got one. We got another one. Another small one. Wow. Another small red. Let me turn my motor real quick. Get me away from the bank. All right. I'll spin us around so that the sun's not glaring. That's fish number 6. Another small red. 4-inch flash J. We got him. It's a baby compared to that first one I caught. First one I caught was right at 9.5 pounds. This is about 2 pounds. Maybe. Little baby one. Look at these beauty reds. I love that little tail they have, the red dot. Or the black dot, I mean. We caught that on the 3/16 ounce. This is 5 grams with a 4-inch flash J. Now this jig is the wrecking ball jig from Wager Baits. You can pick these up and use my code extrafish10, get 10% off from wagerbaits.com. And then this 4-inch flash J, this is a JDM lure. It comes out of Japan. This had a paddle tail on it, but a flounder stole it this morning. And so another thing that we're adding to this is we're adding Procure. It's a little bit of scent. Looks like ketchup, real nasty, slimy stuff. Smells like shrimp. I'd prefer to have the shad scent, but they were out of it whenever I bought these. And the rod we're using, this is the Falcon Coastal Grinder. This is the grinder, so this is their medium light. This can throw as little as 1/16 of an ounce, which is just a couple grams. All right, let's see if we can't catch some more fish. Y'all be sure to sub if you haven't already. It means a lot. And so this is actually the first day I've been using this reel. I'm trying to block the sun. So this is the Baits Hundo LTS. Oh, they are great eating. Redfish are great eating. I have enough in my freezer right now. I'm gonna flip that camera back around so the glare isn't too bad. And so right over here to the left side, that's where I caught that fish. There's a little creek opening and he was sitting right at that mouth. Oh, there's some activity on the other side. There's some activity over this way. Oh, I hear something. Let's keep moving. See that bait? Look at all that bait jumping. Bunch of shad. Yeah, they have little teeth. Not giant teeth, but they got teeth. You don't want to put your finger in there. Look at all this bait. There's definitely going to be some fish around here. All this bait going on. I heard a blow up on this side. Look at that bait run. So right over here, there's a little opening. I got a feeling that may be a good spot. Oh, look at that. That's a blow up. I hope y'all could see that blow up. Yeah, there's definitely a fish over in that corner. We're gonna keep trying to catch him. I couldn't point it out on a map, but I've heard of Uzbekistan. All right, we're gonna move further away from the bank. Keep trying to catch that fish we saw blow up. The fish seems to have moved further up. Try to creep around that corner where he blew up at. We saw that fish blow up that one time. I haven't seen them pop back up. But whenever they blow up like that, if you can land that lure close to them, a lot of times you can get them to eat because they're so fired up and actively eating. They'll just eat whatever's moving beside them. That's crazy. Uzbekistan, India, a lot of people from other countries watching. We're all the way in America at the very bottom at Texas. I got a good spot about where we're getting up to. I'm about an hour and a half from Houston. Good gosh, there's a fish beside me. He just blew up. That fish scared me. I'm probably about to end the live in just a second so I can focus more on fishing. We already caught a few on live. No giants though. Still fun. This is the first day we're using the Bates Hundo LTS. Really putting it to the test. Ooh, there's something. Trying to find any active fish, looking for blow-ups. These fish have been showing themselves all day. I hope that's a joke. Dang, all the way to May? Is that when y'all's ice melts? Because that's crazy. I fish all year. Nothing freezes over here. In fact, winter fishing can be some of the best fishing here. Wow, that's crazy. 4 feet. Winter fishing, because it doesn't really get cold enough to freeze over, all the fish start feeding, getting ready for it to be super cold, especially like catfish. But it doesn't freeze over, so they just stay in this constant eating state. I'm looking for them active fish, the ones that are blowing up. So these redfish will get so shallow, you can see their backs out of the water. Their tails will be shining like they're waving to you. Well, every now and then we catch some hybrid striped bass. Those can't reproduce, so maybe they're the gay ones. What is that ahead of it? So, I mean, we've caught in total 6 redfish. Where I'm trying to go is blocked by a big alligator. So, I'm fishing a different area. But it's a beautiful day. I think I may end the live in a minute so I can go try and fly fish for some of these fish up shallow. So we're throwing a 4-inch flash J. Block that sun. So this has a little piece of foil in it, flashes. So we're throwing the 4-inch version. We have it on a 5-gram wrecking ball jig from Wager Baits, or 3/16 ounce for anyone that uses regular American fractions. But this is one of my favorite lures out here. This had a paddle tail on it, but a flounder stole it. Flounder stole the tail. And it's my last one, and I've caught like 4 fish on this one lure. I don't want to lose it. I caught 2 on another one, but it got so beat up I had to retire it. And we're throwing this on a medium light rod. So this is a light action rod with a Baits Hundo LTS. This is the Falcon Grinder. So it's the Coastal Series. Real light action rod. It's medium light, but it can throw all the way down to 1/16 of an ounce. Just a couple grams. Yeah, I mean, everyone gets backlash. I don't care if you're a pro. I mean, it happens. But you get good at setting the reel, and then it really, you don't have to worry about it that much once you get comfortable with it. Because you have your thumb on there to slow it down and stop it. All right, I'm probably going to end the live right here. Thank you guys for chiming in. Yeah, make sure you have your brakes and stuff set up. That's how you can prevent that backlash. There's gators everywhere. If it's wet, there's alligators out here. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I'm about to get off a live and go try and fly fish for some of these fish. And I need this open area so I can drop my line. All right, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, guys. Ow. Pinch my finger. GoPro, stop recording.